Coming to you live from the sidelines of the Arthur Chung Conference Center just after the passage of Budget 2025 at a whopping $1.382 trillion. Joining me in studio is Senior Minister in the Office of the President with responsibility for finance and the public service, Dr. Ashni Singh. Dr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Shakwan.
Minister Singh, it's been 3 weeks of intense work here at the National Assembly from Budget Day, when you presented the speech, all the way to the consideration of estimates, which ended just a few moments ago. Walk us through, from your perspective, what this entire process was like, and of course, your experience in the budget debates over the last few weeks.
So thank you very much again, Shakwan, for not only the opportunity to speak with you now, but also for the interest and the coverage that you and your team and so many others in the media have provided to the past few weeks during which Budget 2025 was considered in the National Assembly, and even prior to that, during which the preparation and so on were the subject of quite a lot of coverage. Let me maybe work my way backwards and start from tonight. We just passed in the National Assembly Budget 2025, concluded consideration of the estimates, and concluded the enactment of the relevant legislative provisions, both the appropriation bill and the amendments to the Income Tax Act. This essentially concludes consideration of Budget 2025. And I want to say that it has been an extremely productive few weeks that we've spent in the Parliament. A lot of very hard and grueling work, but very productive and very useful. I want first of all to register my own sincerest thanks to everybody who I know worked so hard to get us through the last few weeks. Firstly, to my colleague members of Parliament, both in the government benches, on the government benches and on the opposition benches, all of whom contributed to the debate, all of whom put a lot of effort into the debate, and all of whom put on full display for the Guyanese people once again why the People's Progressive Party is the superior political alternative for Guyana in terms of our vision, in terms of the clarity of our plans to realize that vision, and in terms of our capacity and competence to execute those plans in order to realize that vision. I think the budget debate put that on display once again. The two main political alternatives and why the People's Progressive Party has historically been the party that has been associated with positive developments in the economy and improvements in the lives of the Guyanese people, and why the People's National Congress, or APNU, or AFC, as they have over time rebranded themselves, why every period that they have been in government has been a period that has been associated with essentially economic destruction, decimation, declines in the standards of living, and in the quality of life enjoyed by people. I think we saw that very clearly during the course of the budget debate, the clarity of the PPP's vision and our capacity to implement, and the dysfunctional and disjointed dysfunctionality even. The dysfunctional, disjointed, and basically the complete disarray of the APNU AFC in terms of any sort of vision or being able to demonstrate any kind of competence to take our country forward, navigate this complicated period in our country's history. And then, of course, the technical staff, because a lot of people put a lot of really hard work into this, and we're here day after day, night after night, working very hard, many of them working behind the scenes to make sure that we got all of this work done. Yeah. That includes my own staff at the Ministry of Finance, the technical staff of all of my colleagues in government, all of the other ministries, the staff of the Parliament Office, the discipline services, the police, of course, the people who took care of the refreshments and the catering, perhaps most importantly, the media who got our message out there. Everybody who contributed this, I want to say a huge thank you for the work that you put into getting us to this point of the passage of Budget 2025. And then, of course, all of the work that went into over the months and the weeks and months of preparation, review, analysis. You know, the public sees the budget presentation and the budget debate.
Correct.
The public doesn't see all of the grind, all of the hard work that takes place long before I get to Parliament with the budget speech.
Indeed.
And it's been a lot of work, and a lot of people contributed to this work, but I think we have once again crafted the budget that lays the foundation for, exactly as the budget theme says, the safety of our country, the safety and security of our country, of course the prosperity of our country, but the realization of this prosperity in a sustainable manner.
Correct.
We are going through an incredibly exciting time in our country's history, navigating this period of rapid economic growth and rapid realization of national prosperity, making sure that prosperity is harnessed in a manner that ensures that the well-being of every single Guyanese family and every single Guyanese citizen is improved, requires a particularly responsible approach to policy making. And I think we showed the people of Guyana, not only in Budget 2025, but over the course of the last 5 years, I think we showed the people of Guyana that we are a government who is competent and capable of articulating, like I said earlier, the vision, of articulating a policy framework that strikes the right balance between the things that are important for the long term and the things that are necessary for the immediate term, addressing immediate needs and expectations while at the same time building the foundation for the long term. And on the whole, navigate the complexities of the environment in which we're operating in a way that secures and protects and serves the interests of the Guyanese people.
Dr. Singh, a large chunk of the work has been done now with the passage of the budget, but now it is time for execution. What would you like to say to the Guyanese people as they look forward to 2025 and the realization of the budgeted projects to be executed in 2025?
Well, I'm glad that you say that. I'm glad that you raised that point, because even as I emphasize the work that went into the preparation of the budget, execution is, of course, even more important.
Correct.
We have, again, a strong track record of executing our budgets. We have a strong track record of delivering on our commitments. We have a strong track record of honoring our promises. And year after year, we have demonstrated this. And so 2025 will be no exception. I've already spoken with my team. I know that other ministers are doing the same on the fact that we want to continue to be on the ground. Our priority now is to make sure that everything that we've outlined in Budget 2025, that we start execution immediately. That's the charge that I've already given to my staff. That's the charge that I'll be giving to them tomorrow when I meet with them. That's the mandate that our president has given to us. As you know, we have a president who is, full of energy and has, an incomparable connection with the people he serves. He's on the ground every day, speaking to communities, speaking to stakeholders, listening to them, making sure that their concerns are incorporated into our policy matrix, into our successive budgets, etc., into our plans. And so I know that that's the mandate. Those are the instructions. Those are the marching orders of our president, that we proceed with execution of what is an excellent budget, that we proceed with its execution in the interest of the Guyanese people.
Dr. Singh, I want to thank you for spending the last few moments with us, detailing the perspective, looking into Budget 2025 from your perspective, and identifying what Guyanese are expecting to see in 2025. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Shekwan. Thank you very much. As always, it's a great pleasure. Thanks a lot.